Right now I'm rolling for the Grey Cup on the bottom. They have some black stripes in it.
And that's made out of chocolate?
It's all made out of chocolate.
Well, if there's an exciting event coming to town, there's no question that the woman next to me has been asked to be involved with it. With the 103rd Grey Cup coming to Winnipeg, no surprise, Constance, that you were asked to do something. And you're actually creating a really incredible piece of artwork for a party. It looks amazing. So. We got a sneak peek at it, and it looks incredible. What are you guys making?
Well, when you think of the Grey Cup, you think of two things. You think of footballs, and you think of the Grey Cup. Mm-hmm. And so we made ourselves a small, somewhat replica, almost a stylistic version of the Grey Cup. We're still applying the gray paint onto the Grey Cup.
That two together. It's a perfect silver. Okay. Really, really nice silver.
And then we've made a couple of life-size footballs, medium-sized ones, and little tiny ones for people to have. The big ones and the medium-sized ones, there's certain select ones, you have to be able to crush, and on the inside of them are also little footballs. And the idea of that is that there's so much energy, and we're presenting this at one of the Grey Cup events before the Grey Cup, so we know that the energy level is going to be so high that you want to crush something, and that was our concept with this particular showpiece.
When I think, when you first told me that you can crush it, I'm like, oh, that's perfect. You can think of football, like crushing beer cans, but the chocolate is so beautiful. It was almost hard to see it break, but it's absolutely delicious. So talk about what makes the chocolate so special here that you make.
Well, at the end of the day, it's not meant to be a toy. Like we do make things because they're beautiful, but we know ultimately people are going to eat the chocolate. So we do use premium grade chocolate. Good quality chocolate should have 5 or less ingredients in it. I say 5 because milk chocolate would have the milk powder in it, but it should just have the cocoa butter, the lecithin, which binds the chocolate together, and the vanilla and a bit of sugar. So at the end of the day, the good people, we make beautiful things, but we know that people are going to eat and hopefully enjoy the good chocolate.
Tell me a little bit about the process of what goes into thinking about what you're going to be creating, because I know that you and your team, a lot of thought goes into it, right?
It is. That's the joyful fun. That's where we get our bliss, our buzz, because we come up with these concepts and then we sketch them out on paper as you would for any piece of artwork. If you're going to design a building or something, you would have a thumbnail sketch. So we do the same, and then we kind of figure out, is this the best way to get our idea across? Mm-hmm. And then the other part is how can we logistically put this together? And then how can we logistically get this to the place where it needs to go? Because we still have to deliver our pieces. So there'll be elements on the showpiece that will need to be put in place once we're at site. Mm-hmm. And then you have to take into consideration weather. Chocolate likes to crack in really cold weather, so we're waiting to see what the weather's going to be like. As the teams are waiting to see what the weather's going to be like on game day, we're waiting to see what the weather's going to be like on delivery day. So you have to also be really, you can be really conceptual about something, but it still has to be logistically doable.
Oh, you see the nice blue on it?
Even though the Blue Bombers are not in the Grey Cup, we need to celebrate the Blue Bombers because it's still the Blue Bombers' home turf.
Wow, that's incredible. So much goes into this. I know you guys are always busy. How busy are you going to be doing Grey Cup? Because you mentioned to me earlier, you got hundreds of tiny footballs that you need to get out there to all the parties. Yeah. Thousands, that's
thousands.
Crazy.
It is. But we've been working on these footballs for weeks now. Mm-hmm. And so we're almost on target. We'll be ready by Grey Cup time to have all of our footballs ready.
Well, thank you so much, Constance. Make sure you look out for her chocolates if you're attending any of the Grey Cup parties while in Winnipeg. And also come down, check out your shop. Where are you guys located?
At 180 Provencher in beautiful St. Boniface.
Great. Thank you so much, Constance. Thank you.